Princess Anne slaps painfully on Meghan's shockwave plot to disgrace Prince Philip on key event. Real Housewives of Cheshire's Deborah Davies has shared her psychic thoughts on Meghan Markle, and she believes transparent Princess Anne was not impressed. Princess Anne reportedly saw straight through Meghan Markle just like the late Prince Philip did, according to Real Housewives of Cheshire's Deborah Davies. Meghan reportedly left the late Prince Philip enraged after she and Prince Harry announced on Instagram that they were stepping down as senior working royals. Prince Philip was reportedly spitting blood when his nearest aides had told him the controversial news in the run-up to Christmas 2019. Now, TV psychic Deborah Davies claims his daughter, Princess Anne, also saw through Meghan after she married into the royal family. Speaking exclusively to Daily Star, Debbie claims the Princess Royal doesn't need to speak. Princess Anne is fabulous, she just gives everything that she thinks away on her face, she said, before adding, she doesn't need to say anything, you can see it in her eyes. You take one look at her and you can see what she's thinking, she's totally transparent. The star continued, Princess Anne is just like her dad was. Prince Philip could see straight through Meghan Markle. He could see her for what she is, and so could I. On their wedding day I just sat there shaking my head. I was stood there saying this is a complete and utter disaster waiting to happen. Debbie continued, she has balls of steel, she can sit on that sofa with Oprah and say everything she's said about the royal family, then arrive in this country to take part in the Jubilee celebrations. That's some brass neck, that is. The businesswoman hosts her own Unexplained Deaths and Mysteries podcast, and this week will explore the original Ripper. In her latest episode, out on June 3rd, she names who she believes the original Ripper was. She explained, it's Sir John Williams, and he was a surgeon to Queen Victoria and her daughter Princess Beatrice. The weirdest thing about this is, we researched into this guy, we found out he opened the National Library for Wales in the early 1900s. On his death in 1926, bearing in mind the murders were 1888, everything to do with that man fits. Debbie added, he donated a 6-inch long knife wide at the base, narrows down to the tip that is badly blunted, and he donated 3 tissue samples on slides. It fits the size and description of the knife that must have been used to disassemble and carve up those 5 women that were murdered, women. I say that knife and those tissue samples should be taken for DNA analysis, and 1 or more of those women exhumed and samples taken to see if they match. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's return to the UK for the Platinum Jubilee celebration was uncomfortable, a royal expert has claimed. Royal author Tina Brown has discussed Harry and Meghan's return to the UK, and believes it was an awkward experience. She also suggested Harry may have had a slight fantasy that he could be both in and out of the royal family. The author claimed Harry's departure from royal life is not what he wanted. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex returned to the UK for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The couple played a minimal role in the celebrations, making just 1 public appearance at the service of Thanksgiving at St Paul's Cathedral. Speaking about their return to the UK on ITV's Lorraine, Ms Brown said, it was great that they were able to introduce Lilibet to the Queen. I'm sure that everyone wanted that to happen. But it clearly was uncomfortable that they were there but not really present. It was awkward. Presenter Lorraine Kelly asked Ms Brown whether there is any way back for Harry. She added, I mean, I don't know if he even wants it, but I wonder what was going through his mind when he was sitting there with the cousins out of the way and he wasn't on the balcony and he wasn't part of it at all, having been used to being right in the middle of everything. Ms Brown responded, I don't think it's what he wanted in terms of the way he played out. I think there was a slight fantasy that he had that he can be in and out. There's a slight fantasy